grab the inner base here and go to our edge mode. I'm going to hit UB on the keyboard, and I'm going to select this guy, and just that guy for right now. And then right click, go to bevel, and just kind of bring it out just a little bit. I just want to smooth out those edges. That'll help with kind of our highlights when we get to a point that we want to texture it at some point in time. Now I'm going to go to our knife tool. I'm going to right click, make sure we're in points mode, and I'm just going to make just a quick cut there, and go to our live selection. I'm just going to make sure that this is turned on. We can always go to our front view and grab them, but just going to kind of break it up a little bit here. And let's go ahead and extrude inner a little bit. And bring that in, extrude, push that in just a smidge, like so. Maybe something like that. I don't want to get too crazy on it. And I'm going to hit UB on our keyboard. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to be in edge mode. Grab UB, and that's going to select all of our inside edges there. Grab this guy as well, and that'll select all those inside edges. And just kind of go around here and do the same. Hold down Shift, select that, and go here, Shift and select. And we're going to right click and bevel this guy as well. Just kind of round out those corners a little bit. Like so. Very cool. Okay, so let's kind of move on here. I think our main base here needs a little bit of life as well. It's pretty drab looking. So let's click on our base here to kind of see what we have. Make sure we're in edge mode. Hit UB on our keyboard and just kind of see what we've got going on here. Hold down Shift, grab those guys. And rectangle selection. I just kind of want to get rid of some of this stuff here. I'm holding down Control to get rid of those edges that I don't want to bevel. Just kind of focusing on these corners here. Let's go ahead and right click, and once again bevel, and just kind of break up some of the sharpness here. Cool, like that. And these guys right here, let's go ahead and select that. I'm going to see if I can do a loop selection on these here. Kind of round that out. Hold down Shift, make sure you get the right edge, like so. And let's bevel that as well. And we're going to have to change our parameters here. So yeah, let's grab this, loop there, and then hit UB with this guy. And then I'm going to do the same over here for our little friend. And then UL, do a loop selection, right click, bevel. And I believe make sure that mirroring is on uniform. We're just going to kind of soften up those edges a bit. Cool. All right, now let's go to our, I believe it's going to be our front view here. And let's see what we got here. I'm just going to go ahead and create a quick spline here. I'm going to just use a linear for right now just to give me a basic shape. Yes, linear. Come on, Andy. Okay, cool. All right, now I'm going to take that and go up and just kind of create some kind of random points. We'll have to kind of tweak here in a little bit. But this is going to kind of be our spline that's going to be, lead to our power generator or whatever it might be. So I'm going to select this guy, and I'm going to kind of play around. B-spline might work. I'll keep on hitting that rotate button. B-spline might work, but let's just kind of play around. Let's grab our points here. I'm going to bring this back up to 10. And just kind of bring that up and over like so. Maybe bring this up a bit. Just kind of get a basic idea. Let's go here. And let's get a circle spline. And of course, bring that down, let's say maybe to 10 for right now, and get a sweep NURB and just kind of drop everything in there. And that's way, way too big. Maybe down to 3, something like that. That's pretty okay for right now. I wouldn't say it's the greatest. But let's kind of play around with kind of what we've got here. Kind of have it up against the structure here. You know, obviously gravity is kind of taking over. It's kind of something like so. Yeah, that's looking pretty all right. And it doesn't have to be pixel perfect, but just give the idea that it's leaning up against it. Cool, there we go. And of course we can, we'll call this just cable. And of course drop that in a symmetry, and we'll have our guy on the other side, you know, depending on your flavor. And we can have multiple ones across our little inset there. Call our symmetry cable as well. And so let's add a little more detail to our main base here. Once again, just kind of grab our panels and just maybe do a little bit of extrusions here and there. Just give it some life. Like so, extrude in. Still a little bit, just enough to catch the light, and bevel that once again. And we can probably afford to do the same maybe down here along these guys. Just kind of trying to break up the surface a little bit. I'm going to be working a little magic here in the very near future. Extrude in, and maybe kind of break it up, just bring it in a little farther. Just kind of bevel that upwards. Like so. And let's kind of see, our surface is pretty boring at this point. That is okay. And maybe just bring these in a little bit. Extrude inner, and just bevel that. Cool. And just to kind of top it off here, grab these two guys here and extrude inner, but this time I want to take the preserve groups off because I'm going to do these guys separately. So kind of like that. And then once again extrude, pull it in, inner, and bevel. Cool. All right. Well, it's kind of coming to life here. Looks pretty good. So let's go on into the next lesson, and we're going to play around with a pretty cool thing. So we will see